apples. There's more to them than meets the eye. With more than 70 million tons produced worldwide, it's one of the most valuable fruits here in the U.S. And they don't just keep the doctor away, they keep that waistline down. A new study published by Science Direct says apples promote a friendly gut bacteria, which stabilizes the metabolism and makes you feel full. And a recent scientific study found that in addition to all those health benefits, apples are also an aphrodisiac. We're at the Dykeman Farmhouse in New York City, where we're going to learn how to make apple cider. Come on, let's go. New York was the premier producer of cider in the 1800s.
Their cider press would have been over there. They would have had a barn and a stable.
There were miles and miles of orchards here. They were burned to the ground during the Revolutionary War. Manhattan was occupied nearly the entire war by the British, staying in military huts like these.
Is it only at a certain time of year people think, okay, it's apple cider time? Is it just during the holidays?
Well, usually Thanksgiving, my family is serving apple cider, but cider is making a comeback, like the hard cider, because this is a very crafted, people are brewing these at very high levels. You have everything from your dry cider, like a fine wine, to your more tart cider, something sweet. And, this one's made from an apple called Redfield, which is a very rare apple. So these apples are coming from, apples that we haven't heard or seen in a very long time.
And this isn't cheap. If you're going to have this at your Thanksgiving table, it's going to cost you something, huh?
But I'm sure all your family will love you for it.
ABC's Bethany Owings gets expert advice.
It's that time of year you get to be somebody else. Many turning to popular online makeup tutorials. Learning how to make their Halloween look at home spooktacular. We're at Patricia Field, where we're going to take these costumes to the next level. Come on. The Halloween Mecca, home of costume designer to the stars.
Well, it's all about accessorizing. A witch needs a witch hat. Rings when you cast a spell.
Be gone.
Take a look in the mirror. You look amazing.
For World News Now, I'm Bethany Owings, ABC News, New York. Good morning, America.
Honey.
Kanye West and Kim Kardashian getting the ultimate fashion nod, landing on April's cover of Vogue, accompanied with the hashtag World's Most Talked About Couple. The hip-hop artist has been publicly pushing for the reality star to get the coveted position for months. Wintour, whose life inspired The Devil Wears Prada,
And you have no style.
defending her decision, writing in the magazine, "You may have read that Kanye begged me to put his fiancée on Vogue's cover. He did nothing of the sort." Model and actress
Honey, I'm a bored housewife.
Molly Sims, known for her bombshell looks, especially in a bikini. But after giving birth to her baby boy and gaining 72 pounds, the supermodel turned supermom wondered if she'd ever get that killer body back.
I stepped on the scale. I actually have a picture of my scale and my feet, and it was 204.
She even tried acupuncture and went to a Chinese herbalist. But that stubborn baby weight just wasn't coming off.
My neck looked like a football player.
Bruce Springsteen has been on fire for over 40 years. But now as the boss continues to burn up the charts with his most recent single, Just Like Firewood, it seems his youngest son, Sam, will be putting out fires of his own as a New Jersey firefighter. It was no easy task, according to Monmouth County Fire Marshal. Sam had to complete 188 hours of rescue training before graduating last week with his class. It's a staggering number. 40% of food produced each year wasted. That's $165 billion worth in the trash. The main culprit? This sell-by dates. Right now, 90% of us are throwing food out. Not realizing the FDA says most products past their label's prime are generally still safe to eat. An entire nation watched in horror as Alexian Leon, his wife, and 2-year-old child were chased by a group of bikers. Then Leon dragged from his SUV and beaten, The document filed on December 24th accuses the city of failure to adequately train, supervise, monitor, and/or discipline police officers. The Leons are seeking to recover damages in excess of $75,000 for each family member. One of the officers named, seen here smashing the rear window where Leon's toddler was sitting, off-duty undercover detective Wojciech Brazkok. He pleaded not guilty to assault charges back in November. And glamming up for a lot less. The hidden places for stylish finds that aren't on your retail radar. We'll show you how to go cheap on the cheap this morning as we say,
Good morning, America.